Welcome back to Knives and Tequila. And today, well, we've got a Texas feast for you. Because we're cooking up the ribs. And not just any kind of ribs, we're going with the DINO ribs. The Brontosaurus ribs. Call them what you wish, but they are Goliaths. And they will be smoky, they'll be salty, sweet. All the flavors, we're gonna hit them all. Because we're not trying to mess with no little nibbling pork ribs. We're going big. So, stay tuned and enjoy. Now today's non-sponsored tequila, well, Republic Tequila. We thought, how fitting. Shaped like Texas. Texas feast. You follow. Whatever, it's delicious. First things first, we're gonna get our rib marinade going, which is a mustard marinade. Pretty simple, my friends. Now I get a little confused on which mustard to use, so I use both, regular and spicy brown. But it won't really matter because this meat alone, well, it's incredible. Now we've got a little Worcestershire, then some apple cider. And there we are. Now, we mix. Now if you're doing more than one rack of ribs, add more ingredients. Now that we got the marinade, onto the meat. We went with HEB's Prime 1. They're good ribs. Pretty simple process. You open the bag, then you dry off the meat. Oh, beautiful rib. So our marinade, you could just drop it on, lather it on with your hands if you'd like. I prefer the meat brush, because this is art, my friends. And I guess we should cover what kind of meat you should select. You know, what goes into that process? Well, it's pretty simple. Go to HEB. Now that we got a nice coat of this mustard marinade, we're going half and half salt and pepper. And we're gonna use a good amount. Now, I'm not gonna leave out the sides. And there we are. Our meat is ready for the grill. Now this is a pretty simple cook. We put it on 250 and we let it sit for 5 hours, uncovered. That's it, naked. So we're smoking at a perfect 250. It's time to put the meat on. La ha 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 ha. Now we want it right in the center of that place sitter because we don't want any direct heat, none. And now we've got 5 hours to kill. We'll start that off right. The big gulp glass. See you in 5. 5 hours later, and it's time for the glaze. And you're probably wondering, how do I know if my meat's done? Should I check it with a thermometer? Well, if you put it on for 5 hours, like I said, at 250, you ain't need no thermometer. Let's check it. Now, before we grab this beautiful slab of meat, we're gonna set up our foil tent. Be careful, it's hot. You could use gloves. You could. Now to our glaze. So our glaze, brown sugar, honey, bouillon paste, because you know you like it salty, and then a beer of your choice. We went with a brown ale, Newcastle. Ain't so bad. So we put it on the stove, let that sugar get all sizzled down, and now we're gonna slather it on, lather it on, both. Now this is exactly how the meat should look, with it all crawled up on the bone like so. And now a good, healthy amount of this salty, sweet slime. All right, now that we're all glazed up, we're gonna tint. Yeah. Oh, look at that. We didn't even need both. And we're going back on. Now we're gonna let this guy sit in here 1 more hour. While we wait, we'll keep working on this. It's been a long day, my friends. 5 hour smoke, glaze, 1 hour smoke. It's time. And boy, am I hungry. A little protective wear this time. Beautiful golden baby. Oh, man. And now, the best part. The crunchies. Now that, my friends, is some juicy meat, and we'll celebrate to that. Enjoy. You like what we just got done cooking up? Of course you did. Now I'm not gonna be petty and beg for your subscription. Just do it.